night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, and get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark, and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, as hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
That wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wooty-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Y'all know we back in this thing.
Get them in.
Cracking this thing, man. We ain't even finna hold y'all with no long intro. Charleston White is Charleston Whiting. We finna just jump into this content, man. Charleston Whiting, no fish and chips. We finna jump into this content without further ado. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Grown hair out them hair bumps and talk to a bitch for 2 months. Oh, bitch on the phone for 2 months. That's damn near. Say, what kind of? Say, I ain't got that kind of time, Wack, to be on social media, fuck with my wife, take care of the kids, deposit money in the bank, go get my hair cut, keep my toenails cut, get them ingrown hairs out them hair bumps. And talk to a bitch for 2 months. I ain't got that kind of time. I knew you wasn't managing nobody. I knew you wasn't.
Hey, that's real. Wack got way too much free time to be managing anybody. How you manage Blueface? How you manage Ray J? How you manage the game? How you got this worldwide diaper company? How you talking about you closing in Walmart deals and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. You got all the time in the world to be arguing with Mika on Clubhouse. What? That don't even make sense.
Good manager.
2 months, so you've just been kicking it for 2 months on the phone. So finally meet him and everything is good.
You said what?
You finally get to meet him and everything is good.
Yeah, everything was cool. Like, he sent me my ticket through text, and he was like, oh, be out there. Like, watch when you get on this plane. You ain't gonna want to fly regular ever again, and this and that. Listen, I ain't never been on nothing. I just barely started flying, to be 100. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm scary. And so I ain't never been on nothing but a commercial plane, ever. So when Buddy put me on, like, something totally different.
Nigga, what? Hold on.
So you risked your life and your wife. So you risked your life and your wife for a woman who had never flown anything but a commercial plane? So you mean to tell me, Wacky Williams, Wacky Williams, that when you decided to cheat on your wife, you cheated down? That's incredible. That is incredible. Now, I'm not going to say that you should cheat on your girl, nothing like that. But what I am saying is, it's incredible to me that you are cheating on your wife openly with a girl who will say, well, I ain't never really had nothing, so when he did this for me, I was just so impressed. What? You cheated on your wife, the woman who was your high school sweetheart, who got your little funny looking kids. with somebody who ain't used to ish, barnacles.
Hey, nigga, what? You taking Clubhouse hold that you can't even see? You can't even see these mother. Nigga, you putting these bitches on private plane. The bitch say she ain't never flew before. Nigga, you know you supposed to spirit her line the hoe.
Facts.
These trick ass niggas. Boy, these trick ass niggas. He done got a Section 8 ghetto bitch with a gangbanging dead baby daddy and put on a private plane. And the bitch say she ain't never flew nowhere. She from the hood. Boy, your wife is infuriated. Her friends and her sister and them done heard this shit and looking how this bitch talk with that list. She got that list. Dude, she bitch don't seem like she got a 9th grade education.
Hey, that's real. Can you imagine how your wife and her sisters and her friends is looking at you? You out here performing like this level of idiocy? Come on, bro. You weak, bro. Like, I knew your name was Wack, but god damn. You are overall just weak ass man. You a weak grown man, bro.
You done shame the Wack. You done shame the Wack Attack family. Yeah, Miss Queen, Miss Wack Attack mad at the motherfucker. The missus is mad at the motherfucker Wacky. You done went and got a bitch out of LA that ain't never flew nowhere and put this bitch on a private plane and she talks. Boy, you niggas ain't shit. Boy, I see why these hoes got to have these girls nights out. I see why these women got to have these girls nights out. It's a nigga like you somewhere in a house. There's plenty of niggas like you in a household somewhere taking that good goddamn money. Say taking that good goddamn money and you wasting it all the private jet plane a hoe for a fucking. Oh, nigga, you could have great had.
Hey, that explains why you want to lose candidates, homies, because y'all do the same type of weird behavior. Like spending exorbitant amounts of money on prosties. Like just exorbitant amounts of money on somebody. Like, bro, you put her on a private jet. You put that girl on a private jet, she would have got cracking for the 4 for 4. She was just happy to have something to eat. You tripping. Wow, boy. Call y'all Ninja Steve-O.
Bust the bitch for that fucking. No, man. No. The bitch got to work her way up from the bottom, Wacky. You don't start the bitch out from the top and you married, nigga. No, you a elite trick.
Elite trick is crazy.
But this shit ain't no good.
Elite trick.
So when Buddy put me on like something totally different, then I was just like, okay, like you don't need no ticket, all you need is your ID. You're not going through checks or nothing. You're just going straight through. He just kept saying like, don't be late. You know, it started at, your flight leave at 10, do not be late. So I was on the phone with him the whole time to the on the ride to the airport. And he was just like, you better not miss that flight. You better not. And as soon as I pulled up in the Uber, like it wasn't a big airport, it was the small airport. And I just walked straight through and got right on the plane, you know. So I think I got there like right at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And then
you put a girl on a private jet who don't even understand the importance on being on time to the private jet. You put a girl on a private jet who don't understand the importance of being on time to the private jet. That is barnacles. That is absolutely barnacles. And that is the wildest of wild work.
So it was never no question about family. Never. His family?
No.
Nothing. All right, cool. So y'all meet up and then y'all on a little side thing. You're going to hotels and all that other shit.
Like as soon as I thought we was going straight to the interview, because the whole reason I came out there is because I'm a Savi Third fan. That's Wack's artist. And Wack had him on the shelf. And I just kept telling him, like, you're crazy. Like, he's talented. Get him off the shelf and get him to work. You know, so, and I'm like, can I get the interview with him or whatever? And he was like, yeah. So we thought it was going to be my interview. At the last minute, he switched and made it a 100 ENT interview. So I didn't know it was a 100 ENT interview until I got off the plane. I get off the plane. He there, pick me up, get in the car. We drive to the hotel room, which is like across the street from Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And then we.
Oh, you ain't flew her from nowhere. She went from Vegas. I mean, yeah, she still did, but she ain't going nowhere.
He like, oh yeah. So he like, you want to go check in and put your bags down? I'm like, yeah. So we go check in. We go to the room, put my bags down. He was on FaceTime with somebody, some Puerto Rican or something from New York. I don't know who. I forgot who it was. And he was like, he had told me like take your clothes off, like basically like get naked. And I'm shy, so I'm just sitting on the bed like, oh, like get naked, fuck, you know. And then he FaceTime whoever he FaceTime me. He turned like I just told her to take her clothes off, and she's just sitting here. Look, and he showed them like me, and I was like, oh my god. So then he stopped, and then so yeah. So then from there we just did our thing.
Pump the brakes, boys and girls. Ladies, listen to me good and listen to me good. You will never hear a woman say, soon as we got into the hotel room, I told her to take her motherfucking clothes off. Those are signs of predatory behavior, signs of a pervert, signs of a borderline pervert, signs of a nigga that has a sickness, a sexual sickness. Soon as the bitch get into the room, y'all supposed to be taking care of business, get naked. And you FaceTime the motherfucker. See, that's what them niggas do. They used to doing young girls like that. Say, look, I got one over here, nigga. I forgot to come into the room. Watch this here, nigga. See, I'm finna make her get naked. That's how niggas cap and yap with each other. Yeah. Let's continue on. Sick ass nigga.
Did our thing, had our little session or whatever. Took showers.
So why the hell did he take the clothes off for him? For the guy on the phone?
Nah, he was telling me to take my clothes off, and I was just sitting there like stuck.
But why would he show you? Like,
because I wasn't getting undressed. Okay. So he was like, man, I just told her. I don't know. Like, he did that a lot. Like, everybody had to know that he was messing with me. He needed everybody to know that. Like, I was off limits.
Oh, okay. But you didn't know the guy on the phone?
No.
So wait, so he randomly made you get naked for some random dude on the phone? This is weird and creepy and freaky. You the reason why my girl be uncomfortable when niggas walk around. She be like, I don't be liking that shit. It because of weird niggas like y'all. Like, what? Why is she naked? Like, if she ended up getting naked because that's where the night went, cool. But like, why is she naked initially? Like, why? Like, what's the rhyme and reason?
So you had your little session. That's the first time you met.
Yeah. No. So listen, yeah. So we had our little session. Like, it was never like right after I left LA, it was a problem. We fell out. But so like we have our little session or whatever, and then we take showers, get dressed, and we go to the studio to do the interview. And we do the interview, then we hanging out, and then we hanging out till like 12 o'clock at night. And then he came in the back like, you ready to go? And I'm like, yeah. So then he took me, he like, you hungry? And I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. Because I didn't eat all day. I don't really eat. I probably eat like once a day, every day. So finally, I'm like, yeah, I am hungry. And he like, all right, we're about to go eat with my business partner. And we go meet his business partner at the hotel. They had like a little restaurant, a little cafe, whatever you want to call that. We eat with him. We're done. His friend has a room in the same hotel as me. So we're done. He leaves, and me and his friend walk up to our room. His room was like down the hall from me, so we walked each other to our rooms. And I went to my room, and then like 8 o'clock in the morning, he came back and like stayed with me. We did our little session, had our little issue, but like
You sound like Wack had to go home to his wife. Yeah, sound like he had to go home.
That nigga for sure had to go home to his wife. For sure.
To his wife, and then come back in the morning and lay with the little young, lay with the young broad. Yeah. She had no good riding motherfucker, boy.
Huh?
Use protection. You use protection?
Oh.
What the? God damn it. Okay.
What? You out here fucking.
You out here smacking raw, bro, and you got a wife? You out here smacking Project Coochie raw, and you got a wife. You in there, you just in the ground beef, huh? You just all in the ground beef, raw. Hot dog, no bun. Raw. Just straight meat. You a wild boy. You a wild boy. You ain't got no respect. Like, forget your wife, bro. You ain't got no respect for yourself.
Fucking the little bitch the first time with no rubber, nigga. The little bitch didn't even know how to answer the question. Y'all, you protect you. She said, she dirty Wack. Wack. You out here fucking the Clubhouse bitches, nigga, barefooted. You running through the ghetto, burger. You might be the scum of the earth. You might just not be no bum.
Bro, you really are the scum of the earth. That's disgusting.
Because you ain't broke. They say you ain't broke. You might be a
This didn't age well because he broke down.
scum motherfucker. Nigga, your wife found out you been running out putting that dick out in the village raw. You village creeper. You a goddamn village creeper. And you out in that village creeper and you ain't got that dick covered up. You're a sick fucker. You're say, you know, I bet your woman, Sister Neil, and them bitches at the beauty shop that heard this shit. She woman can't even get her hair done in peace no more. Say what? Say, boy, I bet your wife can't even get her hair done in peace no more. This shit is floating through the airway. Boy, you done went and got, everybody know the STD age statistic rates in LA, goddamn it, is high in a motherfucker. Nigga, you out there fucking with no rubber Wack. Come on, Wack attack. Say, all the Wack and
like,
nuts.
You ain't even gotta care about her. What you care about yourself? Like, nigga, what? You out here raw? With the 304s, you off Clubhouse? Like, bro, forget anybody. You can be selfish, only care about yourself and make the best decision for that. Why would you, like, I don't even understand why that was even an option. Like, you niggas don't be having no boundaries, boy. None. Out here raw with the Clubhouse whoopie. You might as well go ahead and smack something raw off feed.
In the wackiness. Y'all heard it?
And honestly, you would do better smacking something raw off feed, because at least that way you can see them first. You can't even see who on Clubhouse. At least you can see the girl on feed. That's wild.
Y'all leader is out here raw dicking, rubber ducking.
Rubber ducking.
Say, he had a raw dog in naked head and that motherfucking dick down off in the ghetto. He living a risky, dangerous life. He might be badder than what I thought he is, boy. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna take that dick down off through the ghetto and run him naked. He running that dick naked, y'all. Boy. Say, boy, I'm glad I found Mika. Say, Wack, you can't beat me, nigga. You can't beat me. Not with this kind of shit on you. No, Wack. You better keep doing what you doing, Wack, and stay away from me. Cause I can get you with no threats. See, I ain't never got to get threatened and tough with you. See, that's how I know that act. That's an act, nigga, you do it. Yeah.
What the? God damn it. Okay. God damn it. You just told me you got 4 kids. So I know you wasn't using the question that. But now,
My kids is playing.
okay, but you give an oatmeal face, a guy you know that's in the industry, sleeping around, do whatever. You can't trust nobody, no matter how much money they got, whatever it is. You know, you protect you from this sucker.
I did it, y'all. I did it.
God damn it. Okay, so then, after that, how many sessions I had before the booty call came in? And when I say the booty call, I mean ass down, ass up. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, Emma, wait. Let me just let the people see again what I'm talking about. Right here, this thing here.
I wrote that picture, y'all.
Before this thing here, you took that, you did that, right?
I saw it on. I thought that on. Somebody sent it to me, or I don't know.
Somebody sent it to you. Okay, there you go. So somebody sent it to you. And now, what was that? What was going on there? What was happening here? What was happening right here? What's going on?
So basically,
I thought that's supposed to be maybe you. Maybe, I don't know if you was there that day, but maybe you. You know? But listen, I got people that question me about this picture, right? They say, yo, hold on, did he deny that was him? Or did he say it was him?
Yeah, so like, okay, so when we first fell out, that was like in early April, and he was denying like everything. He had like all the internet for months, saying I was a liar, I was delusional, um, like I was messy, I was trying to start stuff, I was like he said so many things, and I allowed it. I didn't care about clearing nothing up, I didn't really defend. I mean, I did. Like, we went back and forth for a little bit, but to really like shut people down and shut people up that was trolling me, calling me a liar, I didn't care to do that. So I allowed this narrative to go on for all of these months. And all of these months, after so long, I think like after the first month, I had an admin on Clubhouse, and she was like jealous. She wanted to be where I was at, and she started like texting him on a low on Clubhouse, and she was telling him like, "Oh yeah," because when me and him got into it the first time, I was like, "Oh yeah, tell your wife to put these hickeys on my neck," because he was talking about my children, and that was I'm going for the jugular. You talk about my kids, we're going for the jugular, and so when I said that, I was like, "Oh yeah, keep playing," and I mentioned I had a video or a picture, and he was like, he asked my admin like, "Oh, did you doubt X, Y, and Z?" And my admin told her like, "Yeah." So ever since then, he was like attacking me, like lining me up for different things, just causing a lot of drama for myself. Messing up relationships I was building for myself in the industry in certain, in certain circles. Wack 100 never did nothing for me. Like every connection I ever made, I made on my own. I met you on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was me. So it was no benefit really outside of real feelings going on there.
Okay. So what? Okay. Allegedly, what made the whole picture thing come into play? Like, what is that like a?
Okay.
Or like a, yo, nigga, I don't trust you no more, or like where that came in from?
Nah, so basically, okay, so look, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of tea. So before I started talking to Wack, you feel me? Because I didn't know Wack at first. When I first came on the app, I didn't know nobody, and I was in the East Coast rooms, hella tough, and that's how I even ran into somebody like CEO Reek, and that's how Wack was constantly, brought up, because at this time, that's when they was like heavy doing those, paperwork rooms, and it was like focused on East Coast for some reason. So I seen a lot of Wack and Reek, at this time. I I took a liking to Reek originally. Well, actually, T Rose from Tro's Nation, and then Reek kind of like was like, "Oh, is T Rose helping you with your club, trying you how to like build, this and that?" I'm like, "Yeah." So Reek like, "Oh, I could do it. I could help you, whatever." So me and Reek start talking on business, and then Reek showed me like,
Oh, these niggas like the community activist niggas that's not getting the funding, but they getting the pussy. Man, these niggas on here playing for pussy. I get it now.
Wack is a disgusting individual, bro. Like, the fact that you legitimately put your family at risk for this shows the level of dirt baggington you are. Like, you're the worst type of individual.
I done figured it out. I done figured it out. These is the perverts. These is the niggas that hiding in the dark, because them other apps, you kind of got to be in the light. These are the perverts that's online, hiding in the dark over here at Clubhouse with their perversions, secretly playing like they social networking. But these niggas pussy hounded. These niggas hounded for pussy over here. This is the new chat line. This is the new motherfucking chat. Y'all can't fool me. This is the new, I done figured it out. Say, I'm finna tell everybody about you no good right motherfuckers over on Clubhouse. Y'all ain't doing nothing but fucking. That's why y'all don't give a damn about getting no money. I've been trying to figure it out for the longest.
Go.
I've been trying to figure this shit out for the motherfucking longest. Man, why do people over there fuck on, man? What the? They over here fucking. This is the fuck line. This is the freak session. This is a goddamn cyber orgy. This is the metaverse orgy. This is where the swingers go.
You know what's crazy, though? That's really all Clubhouse turned into. was like a big orgy for grown people who didn't have nothing else cracking, so they get on Clubhouse every day and just do this. So that's actually a very true statement.
I just figured it out. Oh boy, I just figured it out. I've been trying to sit there and figure this shit out for the longest. Say y'all. Say listen, we can say, let's get this shit. We got to hit the reset button. We need to contact whoever run this shit. And we need to get the Wacker Nuts and the Wacker Nets and Wack Attack out this motherfucking app. Send they back ass over to them chat lines, them phone chat lines. Get their ass on the phone chat line where you can't see nobody because they just want to talk. They can do that over there. Man, please, Clubhouse. Can somebody reach out to the Clubhouse people and let them know we have come to a consensus agreement that we no longer want Wacky Tack, the Wacky Nuts, and the Wacky Knots on Clubhouse ruining something. This was going to be a great app. Man, they had some great minds on here in the beginning. I should say now these niggas just want to fight and fuck on here. That's how all they do. This ain't nothing but the ghetto all over again. A bunch of motherfuckers in there fighting and fucking and backstabbing each other and backbiting when the fucking go to.
I'm on YouTube Live. Give me 30 minutes. I'm going to call you back with the camera off. All right, man.
Getting old. All that is. Yeah. Say, man, I'm telling you, all this shit done come to. They just fighting and fucking over. This is the ghetto.
But when Charleston White says it like that, it makes it very abundantly clear that that's really all it is the ghetto. That's all they doing is fighting and effing and all that kind of stuff. That's really true. That's really true. Clubhouse has turned into one big drama space. But here's the thing, too. If y'all haven't noticed, everywhere where Wack goes ends up being the same. He literally drops the value of everything he's a part of. Literally drops the value of everything he's a part of.
Oh, but the ghetto.
The value of No Jumper has significantly dropped since Wack's been there. Clubhouse significantly dropped when Wack got there. Nick Cannon's incredible diapers, we ain't never even seen an incredible diaper. So we can't even say that dropped because that never started. To drop means that she was once up. So you feel me? For it to come down means that it had to have been up at one point in time, and we don't know if that's not the truth. So, there's that. You feel me? Everything that he's around turns to trash. He for sure messed up No Jumper. Wack for sure single-handedly ruined. You know what? I'm not going to say he single-handedly ruined No Jumper. Adam allowed it to happen because ultimately it's Adam's company. So Wack and Adam ruined No Jumper because Adam allowed that to happen to his own company. And I'm sure that if he can go back in time, he would not have invited the Wacky Williams to No Jumper, for sure. For sure. Adam thought that he had something, being thirsty, the culture vulture, little wooty bam, backfired on you, bro. Because he's not of the culture. We don't support him.
And
Adam thought that he was getting a reputable gang member and ended up with a Paru that can't go to Paru Street. Crazy. Adam thought that he was getting a reputable gang member. You ended up with a Paru that can't go to Paru Street. That is crazy work.
Say, let's clean this shit up, y'all. Let's say somebody tell Clubhouse thank me. I'm gonna single-handedly get this shit back in order. I promise you, I'm gonna pick on Wack and his people every day. Every day I'm coming like the bully at school, picking on the niggas' ass in the hallway. We cleaning this shit up. Say, we gonna have a Clubhouse clean up once a week. Now we do this shit twice a week. Say, every Tuesday and Thursday, we gonna have a Clubhouse cleanup and we gonna do nothing but attack. We go break community guidelines and everything. We finna cyber bully them motherfucking wacky folk. You hear me? We finna cyber bully they motherfucking ass. We gonna break all the motherfucking community guidelines. And once Clubhouse see that all of a sudden there's a rise and increase in all of its users' community guidelines, they gonna want to see what's going on. And then we'll voice our opinion. But we finna boycott they motherfucking ass with community guidelines breaking they motherfucking rules. Whatever they goddamn rules is, with me, and he know it. He listen, that whole guy, he'll get on this app and threaten to die. I don't give a damn about going to jail. I mean, I heard this nigga talk tough like he a head but the devil. Say, listen, and I'm talking about.
All right, man, so you already heard this. We up out into the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free. We gone.